I see you gather before me.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. Bats all aswing in the breeze. But one soul lies on
Hello again. Welcome to this late hour. The coffee is here, the motivation is here. So, it is some time. A good time to Gwent and to fight with Geralt of Rivia. Okay, so we are currently trying to resolve Argert von Everett's third task that he has given us, and we are in this painted universe that his former wife created. And wow, there is something waiting for us here at the house. We have to restore memories and overcome her fears. So apparently we're supposed to go in. So these specters, they do very little damage for some reason. But we did encounter a big one earlier. That did quite a lot of damage.
I like that silver.
Also nothing to loot from here, but I think if we do get into this situation that we have to withdraw from the fight, it's always good if your back is clear. So let me guess, all the doors here are locked. Ha! There are specters outside. Will they come in? Oh, they will come in! Wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
So what is missing here?
A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests. Silver thread, pearls. It all must have cost a fortune. Olgierd's wife liked flowers. Judging by the ornamentation, this might be hers.
Oh, let's make this a little bit more cozy by igniting all the candles.
Just a little different than the painting.
I'm not exactly sure. I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, this one's...
Castel Rebello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Oh, look at the bear here. So yeah, there are 5 people sitting here.
Fire was burning in the painting. Still something missing, though.
Oh, look! Mr. Cat and Mr. Dog have followed us here. I have to extinguish this one. Yes, that's it.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it?
Yeah, kind of.
And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Show me what you got. So let's follow him.
Okay, was that really all we had to do? Of course not.
Not you again. Don't like this place.
So when even a Witcher says he doesn't like the place.
The bedchamber.
There's Olgierd at the basin. The lady on the bed.
Rick's almost gone. stained with blood. Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel.
Now, what do we have here?
A
Nightgown.
Never worn, I think.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
It's nothing.
Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains,
No,
I was
I
writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Now 26 experience points. Isn't that something? Alright. Go to the painting studio. So we shall do exactly what is asked of us.
Another
This is
blurred
dead
memory.
end.
Fresh.
Afro
As if
bone.
someone just rinsed it.
What is this? A glass? Yeah.
She painted all geared, but the details are off. Living Tableau's missing something. Living Tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Ah.
Maybe here? Let's try this.
And what was on the right? The goblet. That's right.
Here. Still not right.
Uh-huh, so the apple's on the right, I see.
Living Tableau's. This goes here. Maybe here.
No.
Fits, I think. Still not right. Living Tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Maybe on this side. Finally, just like the picture.
Just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
You were meant
Like
to
this.
smile, not bare your teeth.
Oh, come on.
No,
That's
still
just rude.
wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again. Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
Again.
Come on.
Okay, so these did a little bit of damage. Considering it was 5. Could have been worse. But still, we're not in our best shape here. So that gives me some time. To put the power supply on my phone, I think. Alright, we've chilled enough. Of course, this is locked again. And into Olgierd's study.
Master von Everek's study. Here
Ooh.
he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Pentagram.
Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet.
It's kind of magic. It's kind of magic, magic, magic.
Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
I don't know, seems fine. Well, there's a letter.
The Gates of Mystery. Between Worlds? Library of an
So,
Occultist.
of all the beings inhabiting the outer spheres, the spirits of the elementals are the most foreign to human nature. They possess a will of their own and are intelligent, though not in the way of men. For there is no way to fathom their drives and intentions. Genies, the most powerful of the elemental spirits, prove the most difficult for man to commune with. Only the true masters of magic have perfected this art, which demands long years of study and risky experiments. Yet even the most adept at the magic arts cannot tame a genie, merely force it to perform certain acts against its own volition. They say the mage Samelford once commanded a dhow to move a mountain blocking the view from his tower. But even he could never convince a genie to be a willing helpmate in his work, or to give sound advice, for the reasoning of these creatures is beyond human understanding. So what is this supposed to tell me, huh? candles and another text. Blood pacts or on foreign presences.
Or on foreign presences.
Whosoever summons a visitant into our realm risks much. Whether flickering as the spirit in the ether or inhabiting the flesh of a designated host, the visitant shall strive to attain its liberty, and if it does, it shall wreak great havoc. Thus the visitant must be summoned only within a protective circle, which shall bind it as no fetters could. The circle must be complete and eternal, with no ruptures. Its line must be drawn with a steady hand firmly gripping the chalk. Since a stray step, made through carelessness or the visitant's trickery, can smudge the line, the circle must be further secured by a barrier in the form of lit candles made of beeswax. A circle thus protected shall stand as a sure and inescapable prison for the visitant.
A tome about parleying with demons. Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear though. Need chalk to fix them. Then I can set out the candles. Black magic. That should do it.
Black magic.
Now for the candles.
It is black magic.
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Go away, woman. I have to study late night.
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
Now what's he sinning about? Down there are the candles in the right spot.
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee!
Ah, and here it comes.
Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
Alright, what has happened here?
I did not expect that.
Now what?
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
There it is. That beast.
They froze to death.
Let's get inside here, that's right. That's right. I'm back inside the house.
And her father.
It is a bit too long for my liking the story. A mug.
But there was vodka in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this a pipe? Yes.
This is when he started smoking. Drained to the last drop.
Very impressive. A marriage contract. Let's read this.
Iris and Olgierd.
Prenuptial agreement. Prenup. We, the undersigned, Iris Billowitz and Olgierd von Everec, have agreed to seal our love in a marital contract and to bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and all that we hold holy, that till death do us part, we shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall each retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage, and additionally each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration of the marriage. In income which each receives, each shall spend as he or she sees fit, with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Sounds reasonable. Well, what's he so upset about?
Not quite. Memory's still incomplete.
Ah, no, there goes.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father.
Well, of course, what else would I do?
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Alright.
Father! Father! No!
That's one man down.
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
So the specters are so.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Then Von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
Oh, well, let's repair this sword. There's always no loot. Always is there no loot. That's so depressing. And here we are, back again where we started.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
That's the caretaker. Don't want to fight him again.
Ladder. A large clay bowl.
Indeed.
Animal hair.
That's for the cat to sit on.
Single place setting. No others on the table. claw scratches.
Mm-hmm.
Small bowl. For soup, maybe?
The small bowl goes here, right in front of the cat, of course. Now the bigger bowl goes
this
here.
was yours.
Of course, the food tray comes. It doesn't come in front of the lady. It's in the hands of the caretaker.
Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
No, that's just sad.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer
That is
know
not
if
true.
I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Alright, I guess it's time to face that fear. I'll be right back with you. Alright. Is our health back at maximum? It is. So our sword is freshly kept up and honed. Now what could be Van Everec's nightmare? It's a scroll. Is it the contract you made?
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Where is this monster? There it is. Oh, there's actually several. It's itself. Several ogres. Okay, I see. Thing. Oh. I think this might actually do some good. Oh, I cannot do this during combat, I see. Alright. No, that's actually not all. What? Do we have any hints of what we're dealing with? Must be some kind of djinns, mustn't it? Well, it's nowhere in here. I guess we are on our own. Of course I cannot do this during combat. Of course not. Whew. What kind of wall do I want to take? Spectre, Cursed? I think I want to use Cursed.
You wonder the delusion of your complete so happily ever after.
That stench.
Goodbye, Geralt.
Okay. Don't call it goodbye. I'm not dead yet. Apparently this won't do me any good. Believe it or not, I have a cramp in my leg. Ah. Damn it. Where does it come from? Probably not been drinking enough. Okay. Olgierd has been a tough bastard the first time we met him. And this time it's no different.
You wonder the delusion of completing tasks. Live happily ever after.
Ah, I've almost got you. Alright. Alright. Away with you, bastard. Now that's it? Really? Well, I actually wouldn't mind.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Alright, now tell me.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time. I dried it and placed it in our chamber at
So
my
maybe
bedside.
we can finally close this chapter.
I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the painting on my grave, I remembered the day of my marriage.
Now, isn't she sweet?
Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy?
I really dig her
Does he
goth
fare
look,
well?
even though the dark triangle below the eyes, that's a little bit too much for me.
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Of course he did, or
Not
else I
much,
wouldn't be here.
But I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Now come on, don't drag this for too long. Yes, cat and dog are gonna disappear as well.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose. Feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
Horrible.
Need to be honest. If I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
Possibly.
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it.
Very neat.
The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends.
The Witcher agrees.
Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken. was locked, but we do have the key. Where do we have to go? There, but there's no... fast traveling point here, so what's the point in going there?
Paint would hit the spot, it would.
Now there's what I was looking for. There must be a fast travel point somewhere in between here, right? So, such big emptiness. Here we are once again.
And be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Where's Olgierd?
Over here. Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
Ah, look, it's frozen time.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Who are you, really?
Gaunter O'Dinn, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do?
Exactly.
In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
Kind of a genie.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
He needs me.
To what do I owe the
So
pleasure?
what for?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
Chup chup.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Whoa.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? I was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How was it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Ilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Ilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there!
Now
Your
what?
friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
That little redhead.
Did you see?
The devil
Blood
walked a
literally
crooked
dropped
path,
dead.
his heart a full of ire.
Blind
No
drunk he
soul
was.
would
lend him coin for drink. No wench would quench his fire.
Yes. No wonder folk are dropping. Cursed next.
No offense, but you're scaring my customers away.
What?
Ah!
If
Washed
you
your
say
hair
so.
lately? Such excellence. My.
His Majesty King Radovid is a stern ruler.
I shall talk to Shani at her home. I dig Shani, but well, you know that, of course. Is she upstairs? Ah, she is.
Shani.
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be
No,
moving.
of course she's falling in love with us. She's running away
I didn't
to...
know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door.
Spare herself
said
the
Redania needs me
disappointment.
again.
Couldn't turn him down. Just say no.
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Uh-huh. Who's
Find
that?
anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the academy, an assistant to Professor Pramathine Shakeslug, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor? Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Well, let's see first what we can do here. Battle trance, alright. Maximum capacity, this can reduce. Alright, that's more like it, I guess.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the...
Alright, so again, I changed my mind. Getting
fled to
into
the
the
far north.
Academy
The
might
braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors
demand
and
some
laundresses.
persuasion on our
Why?
part.
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Long live the king.
Oh, that wasn't very enthusiastic. What are the books? They're piling up here.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one.
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
What about him?
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do.
There it is. He
I'll
said
go in
shite
and help
again.
You sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Could have just persuaded them. So what now? I just jump in?
I've had enough of living. Cat eyes. Geralt of Riviera, I presume.
Yes, you presume rightly, Sir Geralt of Rivia. That's it. 3 down. And finally some loot again. That always makes a good price.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been
Oh,
a
I
huge
might
help
be.
already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Bet I will. Always trying to get into anyone's pants. Can I do this in the middle of the fight? Probably not.
Get it from both sides!
Whoa! Why I don't have my sword in hand?
What? Lost your nerve?
Now heal quickly.
I will kill you! I want him alive! Alive! Dead man! Dead man! Yeah!
Alright. Apparently that's all of them. First one, he wasn't wearing anything. Everything shackles. Oh, maybe there's some loot in here, huh? Indeed there is. Wow. Doesn't look too inviting from here. Well, hey, great bridge. Kudos to the builder. Come on, I want more loot. Give me some loot. Some proper loot. Oh, well. Guess I could have gone in there without all the hustle. There we go. What?
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream.
Doing some scream.
Lesser key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the ramified torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own? Or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question: how can evil be defeated? Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet is that sufficient proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears the skin of flesh. This evil, incarnated as man, travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it is already too late. In my scholarly wanderings, though, the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable. And the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware, then, of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil.
Franco? Is that
Right.
you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How do you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you.
Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
We're already talking, but well, I came here to
might
talk.
be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No, no. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference. You die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
Meaning?
O'Dim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Not Witcher souls.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh look! Oh, he's trapped. Professor Shakelock's journal. I'll read to you soon, don't worry. So, Professor Shakelock's journal. My notes and observations. Professor Shakelock. The circle O'Dim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me Daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer feel sleep. Perhaps Adim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dream of Emily gives me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer feel sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation! If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Emily's death. My heart still bleeds and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere no much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within this magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind evermore before. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the ruins. Is there another way out? No, there isn't. There's this Temple of Lulbani. Apparently I've been there, huh? Interesting. Don't actually recall the mission. Apparently I just have to jump out into the water. Up, and here we go. Back to Oxenford it is. No, that's not the way I want to go. See, I need to get down into the city to see Master Armorer.
Long live Radovid!
Horse foresaw these funerals. And no one came. Did he? Yes.
Greetings again. So,
Show me what you have in stock.
Ooh. Sadly, he has no money to give us.
So long.
Oh, it's raining a little.
Looks like rain.
Ah! See, he's a remarkable skill of observation. Okay. I cannot call Roach. That I don't like. Alright, so time for a short break. I need to let some fresh air in, put on something different. I'll be right back with you. So, time's up. Let's face this evil. First, let's meditate. Like I said, don't really recall what we've been doing here earlier. But we defeated wyverns up there, that's what I recall. I think we were looking for someone. That's it. Here they are.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
You're an art lover. Thought you'd appreciate the place?
A witcher with aesthetic sensibility. Forgive my disbelief.
Oh, he is cautious, this
But
one.
since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Yes.
Decided she'd treat you like you once treated her. The rose is a symbol of your parting, and a punishment.
I suppose I deserve that. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Oh.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see
What
you
appearance it makes.
How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes,
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I'm never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
And off they go.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
Now let's get ready for the riddle.
Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
After
All things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Okay, these are strong ones.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe an echo? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin, cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Oh, thought I could go over there. Okay, so this time let's put the Spectre oil on right away. Hey Clara. Welcome to the stream.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Don't try to sell me anything, Clara. But I'm enjoying my stream, thank you.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Well, at the moment I play just this one. But of course I do play other games.
Yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin. Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me. Elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep. Yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
What do you mean, what I do besides streaming?
Don't leave me here! Help me! Help! Geralt! Save me!
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
Alright. What's Shani doing here?
I can't believe you fell for that.
Alright, it's gone. So it's our time already. This is where we started. That's not good.
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking? Through howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
but a detour. Let's go to the haunted house.
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember, you can always give up. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
Alright, let's go up to the haunted house.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you? Care to wager on it? I'll still get you. So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
And it's almost over. Oh, he's got us. Now this time he's got us.
Game over.
Let's see where this last save takes us. Of course, it does take us right to the beginning.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
No, I do not wish to fight. Okay, apparently I have to fight to get the sword. Well, in that case, let's fight. Now for the sword.
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking? Through howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out. Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember,
Hey.
always good. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you? Care to wager on it? Point for me.
Will it be the last mirror I go to? That's just it?
Care to wager on it?
Gotta be some mirror here you won't shatter.
Seek and ye shall find.
Can I go up there somehow? Ah, this must be it.
I'll still get you. So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
Oh. No. Ah, what is this?
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back. There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back.
No, come on, huh? There's a mirror. Can't be shattered.
Gotcha. Be gone. You've lost.
Alright. So much for Dante Gim.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
Master Mirror. The details don't matter. I beat him. You're free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Why is he staring at this
Not
head?
true.
Oh.
Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish for.
Oh, I shall be. Believe me. Actually, I've a better idea.
Oh, really?
I'll never wish for anything again. It's time.
How
I
will
took
that
fate
work
into my
out?
own hands. Live life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
All your sword.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you. Ow. Sorry.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Well, he is definitely more likable now. That's it. That concludes Hearts of Stone. Okay, so that means there shouldn't be any more Heart of Stone quests remaining. And so it is. So how do I get back from here, huh? Whoa. I think walking down here might have killed us. Oh, hell, this does look beautiful. Ah, the wolf pack is coming near. That's almost here. Oh, hell, I guess I just have to go back the way I came. Ah, okay, so it's actually guiding us into the right direction. That's nice for a change. Alright. We'll fight the wolves right behind us. Oh, they're still hunting. But not for us. They're here for a different game. Right, we were there before.
You've mastered a
Not a
trade.
problem.
Keeps the hunger at bay.
Send for Geralt of Rivia.
Cloggis seems unwell of late. She told me it were for some rotten meat she had.
Meat? Where'd she get meat?
I don't
Why
know.
did exile have to be our lot?
Alright, let's get right into blood and wine. And to the Duchy of Toussaint. Okay, hopefully there we can find a merchant where we can sell some gear.
There was a time the knights would simply drive off that sick rat.
Oh, suddenly,
Snacks rooms. A witcher.
suddenly here it's not running so smoothly anymore. Supposedly because there's a lot more people around here. I think yeah, that's something we can control. Well, you could with other mods, but apparently here you can't. So I shan't.
Oh, what?
In the heft of my hand and I did cry. I pound steel and watch sparks fly. Ah, a professional.
What have you got there?
$15K is good. No, that's sweet. What have we just sold him? The venomous viper sword. I actually want that back. Damn it. Caretaker's Spade, I'll definitely sell this one. Alright, we're getting there. We will get there, definitely. So now what might we need, huh? Alright. So much about that. Okay, so off we go. Let's get to that quest.
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and
A prime urgency. Hello, Guillaume. It is me, the Master Witcher.
Your wound. Feeling better?
Look at his hair.
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Oh. And he cannot let that happen, for he's looking out for the ladies.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
Oh, she doesn't like me.
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivienne shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivienne emerged from it, I too emerged. Ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
And then...
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time.
That time.
I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened.
Of course.
I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivienne's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wanted to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivienne. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learnt. The Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivienne spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named a tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then? See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Of course, all for Vivian.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Of course.
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Hardly your regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Nothing less than 500 gold coins.
Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have.
What?
You ask too much.
Come on, then go get it.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fees somewhat? I have comrades I can ask. I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that... The matter is of grave importance to me, yet you clearly jest, continue to mock. We shall reach no agreement.
What? Actually, the first time I think I actually failed to
I'll look into
negotiate a better price.
Piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel a need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
What?
Hit the red targets.
Not bad, huh?
Once more?
Gladly give it another try.
Alright. Better, eh?
Once more?
But I guess that's as good as it gets with me.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in.
Okay,
You shall not
if
ride
that's
against
so.
any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Sorry, folks. So now where is this on the map? Ah, I see.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Come on. Not so fast, Roach.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
I'll give it
No
another
harm in
try.
trying again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Indeed. Oh.
That's it, Roach.
Oh, passed all the checkpoints.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Yes, please.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers. Faster.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
I've had enough.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me. Team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Don't dare to think you've got carte blanche here.
Ladies, for you know neither the day.
Who do my eyes espy from wars? Where have your journeys taken you last, brother?
Hail, Percy. You must know I...
Go on. Lead me there.
I can choose while I've the inclination.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Aye.
Just unto the knight returned from his days.
You wish to spar? Why not?
A slit upon your bones! Courage!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Alright, that's nice.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
No.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Just unto the knight returned from his days.
Oh, that is where he leaves me. The bureaucracy I have to deal with on my own.
Hammer and fit, vanity band. Music to a smithy's ears. No,
Excuse me, guys.
To be born into some
This is the inscription tent. Palmerin, Thais, Anses, Donimir, Rainfarnholm, Guy, Linus, and Delwyn. So these are my opponents.
Stinky.
The International Knights Tourney under the patronage of Lady Vivienne de Tebris, 1275. Participants registered and qualified to take part in the contest. Gregoire de Gorgon, winner of the last year's tourney. He shall not participate in the general competition, but shall fight in the final bout against the knight who earns the most points. All signs seem to indicate Gregoire will defend his title. Anses, Prince of Lyria and Rivia, joining us for the third time in a row. Harm Akerspark, Prince of Magd, rumored to be of the Emperor Emir's blood, here for his fourth tourney. Baron Palmerin de Lonfal, his sixth time in the tourney. Donimir of Troy, a Redanian knight, his first time in the tourney. Rainfarn of Aether, for the seventh time in the tourney, victor of the 1269 edition. Guy de Boisfren of Matina, a second cousin of Renard de Boisfren, one of her grace's knights errant, third time in the tourney. Delvin of Crigio, a young knight in the tourney for the first time. And Tai of Journal, Knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose, first time in the tourney. Linus of Metina, third time in the tourney, and Guillaume de Lonfal, Baron Palmerin's nephew, first time in the tourney. Letter addendum: due to injury, Guillaume has transferred his place in the tourney to another knight. So maybe we can grant him too.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Let's see what he could find.
How'd you manage to dig that out?
In the books of
Here
his.
in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. The Honorable Ravix will do.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows?
I have
if
indeed.
Not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
So much we've learned.
Contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
Lady of Vengerberg.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned
Was the Lady of Angerberg riding a bear?
It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Oh, so bad news, guys. I think I have to save up for today and continue this on Sunday. It has been my pleasure. Hope you will be around next time. If you enjoyed this, follow me on Twitch. I'm Chris Cobain 83, or look me up. It's Chris Cobain